Hello anyone, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, where we were on our way to Agneritha, so let's carry on with that. Ooh, I'm quite excited. Doesn't feel like I've been playing for almost 50 hours. It really genuinely does not feel that long. It's such an easy game to just sit and play. And that's coming from someone with no attention span. That's what I was looking for. Don't know what I was going for, but we have arrived. Let's see if I can get any affinity again. Oh, okay, it's transporter. I expected another lift for some reason. But let's see what the story holds. I'm quite excited.
Advance, Nippon heroes!
I see you finally decided to show up. Let's see if we can bust these rust buckets like last time.
Think we can do it?
We'll get them. With this many troops on our side, we don't even need Shulk's help.
You're telling me you're more worried about the kid's schedule? Kinda soft for you, Thorin.
Shut up! Get moving!
Division 4, defend the barrier. Division 6, assist any wounded Homs.
Bring it on! These High-Entia may be a bunch of sissies, but they've got some pretty nifty gear!
That idiot! He'll get his head knocked off at this rate! Ha!
Keep it up! Show everyone the power of the Nippon! Go, Nippon, go! Fight like a Hirapon, Ricky!
It appears we have gained the upper hand.
Sire, if we hold our current position, a great victory is within our grasp.
It is still too early to come to that conclusion. The enemy still has hidden forces.
Your Highness, enemy reinforcements approaching from above. It's a face squadron.
They're here. Divisions 1 to 3, continue supporting the Homs, and encircle the faces.
Your Highness, think of yourself!
Once the Vanguard has been eliminated, we must join the fight. Better that than die as cowards. Move!
Ha! Stick this in your exhaust pipe and smoke it! Who hasn't had a taste yet? Eat this! Should have stayed at home, lousy junk bots.
I love Dixon.
They're doing rather well. I do so enjoy a good show. But they have yet to unleash their power and fulfill their true potential.
Deadbeat drones! Come out and face us like real machines! I'll sort out the lot of you scum!
Surprised Vanguard's still alive too, not gonna lie. Thought old Squaretash died back in Colony 9. But apparently not.
This power will help me protect Shulk.
Okay then, that was not what I was expecting from that interlude, but I'm not upset. Well, here we are. Welcome to Agneritha, everyone.
So this is the Mechonis capital?
Yes, Agniratha. The heart of the Machina civilization. It looks so desolate.
Like there are no signs of anyone living here.
It truly is a soulless city.
Here, bad place. Ricky want to go.
So the Machina built this whole city? Not too shabby.
It looks like the buildings have been here for a very long time.
Look, Shulk. Dino Beast. Dino Beast eat city.
A dino beast? Here? But how?
It is a Telethia.
It looks like it's stone.
Why would there be a Telethia in a place like this?
The fossilized Telethia are what remain of the beasts that attacked the capital in the ancient battle.
Why did the Telethia attack your city? Wasn't the ancient battle only between the Bionis and the Mechonis themselves?
The answer to your question can be found in that tower, the data center. It is better that you see with your own eyes. Only then will you truly understand what happened between the Bionis and the Mechonis.
Well, this is all extremely ominous. Oh, that's a lot of quests. What's going on in there? I want to get this ether thing. This is another place I'm very familiar with the music of. Oh, can I not? Welp. I guess. Thank you, invisible wall. Honestly, the one time I actually want to do a thing. I presume I can't get these till later either. We'll just go for it. I've done many assorted covers of this music, including the Animal Crossing style one, which I did for the Amino event when New Horizons was coming out. Surprisingly works, but that's for another day. For now, whatever this is, and I can't imagine it's going to be good.
It looks like the power's up and running.
Fiora, what's the matter?
Everyone, follow me.
What is that?
It looks like it's here. But it's just an image.
No way. Whoa! You're right!
These are memories of a time long forgotten.
Fiora!
Hey.
They were left behind by the Machina before they abandoned this place, so that others may know their story.
Her voice sounds like...
In ancient times, when the Bionis and the Mechonis came into existence, I was born as well. Just as the Bionis had a soul, I came to exist in this world as the soul of the Mechonis. I created my children on Mechonis and acquired this body. They called themselves Machina, and Mechonis was transformed into a world brimming with life. The Machina gave rise to an advanced civilization and built this great city.
This city?
Can't believe it used to be so lively.
They lived their lives in peace and harmony. The gentle Machina worshipped me. Life also flourished on Bionis. The Machina generously shared the fruits of their civilization with the peoples of the Bionis. They believed their two worlds would grow hand in hand. Then, a terrible fate descended on them from above.
Is that the Monado?
But why? Why would the Bionis...
Wielding the Sword of Light, the Bionis attempted to destroy the Machina.
Are those Telethia?
I tried to save the Machina, and confronted the Bionis. And so, I confronted Zanza.
Zanza?
The battle waged on and on. Even as our life forces depleted, Zanza and I continued to fight. However, it did at last come to an end.
The giant.
This is when Zanza was imprisoned.
Taking advantage of my final blow to the Bionis, its beings took Zanza and sealed him firmly away. However, the battle with Zanza had greatly consumed my life force. I warned the surviving Machina that the Bionis had not yet been destroyed, and that one day he would be released.
I'm the one who released him.
I then entered a long and deep slumber, in preparation for Zanza's inevitable reawakening.
It's all clear to me what you wanted to do. Stop the battle between the Bionis and the Mechonis.
Fiora, I see now. It was her inside you.
Yes.
Lady Mayneth desired a body in which she could be free. And after you were captured by Egil's Mekon, it was I who transferred her soul into your body.
But why did it have to be my body?
Because you are close to Shulk, the heir to the Monado.
It was all because of our world, because of Bionis, that this city was devastated.
Now I understand why Egil would want to stop the Bionis from reawakening.
I get it too. But how's killing any of us gonna solve his problem?
Precisely. What happened to the Machina was a tragedy. But we cannot forgive the Mekon attack on Bionis.
What worries me is the Monado that the Bionis used. It's no different from how the legends describe, but still.
It must hold a deadly power.
But you have used it wisely, Shulk. It has not overwhelmed you, as it did me.
He's right. If you hadn't been using the Monado, we wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes.
But it was Zanza who bestowed this sword upon me.
However, it is not Zanza who now wields the Monado. It is you, Shulk. That is also the reason why Mayneth chose Fiora as a vessel. So that the tragedy of he who wields the Monado would not be repeated.
The tragedy of he who wields the Monado?
Shulk, believe. Believe in the path you have chosen, and those who walk it with you. Mayneth once said this of the Monado. The Monado is not simply a unique weapon. It is the light within each and every person in this world.
Light? What do you mean?
It is the light of life. The will to survive no matter what. Perhaps Lady Mayneth was drawn to your light. Beyond there lies the Mayneth Shrine. Egil will be there. Is it still your intention to defeat Egil? That has not changed.
We understand the history of Mekonis now. If he is willing to listen, we will try to reason with him. But if not...
I understand. Then, if that is your decision, so be it. I will try to persuade Egil one last time. But I am prepared for his refusal.
Vanea.
I know Vanea said she'll try to persuade him, but she didn't sound confident.
We have to go after her.
But how do we get to the shrine from here?
Up ahead is a transporter leading to the shrine. But it's inactive. We need to trigger the verification devices to activate it. We'll find one at the top of each of the 4 pillars. If we trigger them all, we can use the transporter.
How Fiora know that?
Mayneth's memories. She tells me these things.
Do you know how to trigger them?
Maybe my body itself is the key.
Okay. Then let's get searching.
Yikes, is kind of all you can really say to that. Oh boy. That whole thing certainly is an experience. Gonna grab all these while I'm here, but... oh boy, just went around accepting all the quests, taking a moment to bask in the music, which is admittedly very good. But that was all a lot to take in. And I feel really bad for Shulk, because I suspect he's on the verge of another existential crisis. Also very interesting to see Mayneth coming back a bit more prominently. Oh, and I feel so bad for Vanea, because that's her brother. And she's having to prepare for if he won't come to terms, and it's all just so messy. So I'll get started on the quests, but I'm going to run around and do some of the side quests in the process, so I may or may not take a break for a bit from recording. We'll see where I end up, but for now I'm going to look at equipment, and then I guess I'll make a decision. Okay, I've accepted all the quests, I've got the weapons I needed, and basically, since I haven't seen Igniritha yet, I'm going to do the story quests first, and we can all enjoy my first impressions together. Though there's going to be a lot of fighting to do on the way, I suspect, which should be fun. I feel like I ought to be changing up my party a bit better. Well, this could go horribly, but I guess we'll see.
I'm gonna go all out. Don't let a single one escape.
Kind of feels like a shame to stop the Igniritha music and go into this, as much fun as it is.
It's just a matter of time now.
So don't get me wrong, I still really like mechanical rhythm, but I like the Igniritha music. I got secondhand very attached to it thanks to my friend Emily, who is the reason I did the music box cover of this, actually. Back in the day when I was doing those. It's been a while since I did one, but I have a lot of Xenoblade-based ones. Even one from 2, believe it or not. Ugh. Casually stopping in the middle of a battle to sneeze.
I'm gonna go all out.
More enemies!
More. You okay?
Dear lord, where are they all coming from?
Let's focus our efforts.
Understood. Gotcha. I'm feeling pretty good.
Here we go. Take this! Fiora, keep it coming!
Okay. Shala, you're up next. I'm on it. Ow! That's scorching hot! Hey, not so fast!
Got it! It's not over yet!
My turn!
This is going surprisingly well.
Okay, guys.
Hang on! We're not finished! Okay! Ow! That's scorching hot! We're not finished yet!
Okay?
Yeah, sorry Charlotte, I can't really do anything about your lack of cooldown.
I'm feeling it!
That was a pretty decent chain attack, though.
Everyone, let's go!
Man, we're building up chain attacks so quickly as well. It's kind of wild.
Fiora, keep it coming!
Okay. My Shala, you're up next. I'm on it. My rifle's getting hotter.
I'm aware, it always is.
Nice.
Oh, should probably have used covert stance for her, but
We can do it!
Double blade.
Alright, I'm feeling it! Fiora, that's great!
Gotta concentrate. Everything's
Bidoo-bidoo.
Heal barrier.
Bidoo-bidoo. This is not the best party for aggro purposes, but seems to be working. Please do not do that.
Stopping you, Fiora.
Okay, we can definitely do this! I'm really feeling it!
Yay, Shulk. Go you. Double wing. Give me some space. Heal round. I'm sorry. And you too, Fiora. Double it.
That's alright, Fiora. We can bring you back.
We can do it.
Alright, I'm feeling it!
My rifle's getting hotter. Stronger. Looks like it's
We're almost done.
This isn't go split edge!
No, don't give up. Gravity zero. Clear.
Sorry.
Hey. We're not done yet.
Thank you, Charla.
That was too easy!
Okay, let's get going.
Oh, there we go. We got there.
Keep going.
So much fighting to be done. I also have some fetch quests. I just grabbed all of the Igniritha ones at once, because why not? Right, that's a Mechon. I'll do all of the side quests later, I'll only fight the ones I have to get where I'm going.
Let's do this!
I don't want anyone dying out there. Good luck, everyone.
Split edge!
Double blade.
Just what I needed!
Double wind.
We can definitely do this!
Gravity zero. Now we're one.
Let's focus our efforts!
Okie dokie. Gotcha. My rifle's getting hotter.
Thanks.
Double blade.
Oh good, there's more of them. That always seems to happen around here, doesn't it? Right, let's go after the haste. Because that's the thing now, I guess. Oops, wrong one. How about we don't do this?
I'm gonna go all out. Playtime's over. Try and dodge this. Sharla, you're amazing. Heel counter.
Are they randomly retreating? They are. I don't get why people keep doing that, but...
Here we go! Backslash! Fiora, keep it coming!
Okay. Sharla, my turn. Hey, not so fast.
Okay, my turn! How do you like that?
This is how we do it.
Not actually going to complain about the others running away, that worked in my favour. I presume this might be one of the pillars then?
Everyone, let's go!
Well, here's these guys. Time for round 2, I guess.
This is the Monarch's power!
Your history. It's wonderful to be with
Let's focus our efforts.
Understood. Okay. Respond.
All right,
And move.
I'm
My
feeling
rifle's
it.
getting hotter. It's just a matter of time now.
Okay, let's finish this.
Bang! 30-0. How do you like that?
Sharla, awesome!
I think we can do it. Cover stance.
Here we go! Backslash! Fiora!
Okay. My turn. Sharla! I'm on it. Headshot. We're not finished yet.
Got it!
I really like how it's
Not over yet!
Alrighty!
Where are we going? This is the most stupid run we've ever had on a chain attack. But, how about we don't do this right now? Because, oh boy, he's kind of a big lad. Level 67. Maybe I'll need to do some of the side quests first, but we'll give it a go, I suppose. Not with this party, though. I seem to be defaulting to Shulk, Ryan and Ricky at the moment. Oh, this is the worst place to be fighting. Why do you want to go down the stairs? I can't even jump in battle, so I can't really get around it helpfully. I have no idea where I am in relation to this thing, it's so hard to tell. At least we're getting good chain attacks. This might be the worst camera angle I've had in the entire game, honestly. But this is worryingly easy to take down for a level 67. It makes me kind of nervous, not gonna lie.
Now's perfect for a chain attack. Let's do this. Backslash. Okay, now we're getting started, and nothing's gonna stop it. How do you like
Well,
that?
there we go. Wow, we got a lot of EXP for that. Good grief. Oh, yep, there's the bloodstained face. Wow, I hate that that's a thing. Okay, that seems simple. One down. Okay. On to the next, I suppose. Oh, hello. I'm also meant to be checking out a couple of the Telethias. For, I don't know, reasons. Oh, I guess I'll fight you.
We need full power, Ricky! Thanks! Right?
Don't give up. You don't give up too.
Cheers! Here we go! Yeah! Ricky, it's your turn!
Hereupon beat Brian!
I know! Okay, guys, now we're pulling together.
Shulk.
In your face. We did it! Yeah! Boom! I'm powering up!
This is Hereupon power!
Ricky! Yeah! All together now! Right,
Ricky,
we
together
can
too.
definitely do this! Bring it on! Lend us your power!
Oh no!
I'm almost there!
Behave.
Beat!
Yeah!
Good job, everyone! Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
Everyone do good!
Somehow I didn't realise that the night version of this theme has vocals. Oh good, it's Exterminator Ember. Fabulous.
Right, you're alone, Take this! Powering up. Just what I needed. Let's do this! Backslash! Ricky, it's your turn!
Here, Ricky Brian!
I know! Ain't over yet! Leave it to me! Not bad!
Ricky was cool, yes?
A chain attack's the thing in X. I can't even remember at this point, but I don't think they are. I think it's Overdrive instead, and I never figured out how the heck Overdrive worked. So really looking forward to that part of my inevitable X playthrough.
We're the best! Who else wants some?
Everyone do good!
Interesting vocals. I'm not against them. I'm just interested. Is this a French Mechon? Sacre does strike me as French. Oh, it's Experienced Tristan. Hello.
That's what I needed. We can definitely do this. This is the Monano's power.
You're gonna run off the edge, hopefully, Experienced Tristan. Or are you too experienced?
Alright, I'm feeling it. I'm turning up the heat.
Ricky, feel tougher!
Right, you're a lifesaver.
Okay. Thank you for healing me, Ricky.
Not gonna make it. Powering up. Right, this is not good. Okay, Shulk, got it.
Monster, you taste Hereupon power!
Ricky, nice one.
Hereupon, very cool!
I'm really feeling it. Yeah, Shulk, get stuck in. This isn't going well. Don't give up. I'm not
Oh, didn't want that. That's the thing we didn't want. See how this goes.
Here, Ricky, go! You can do it!
Cheers!
Wow!
That was a rubbish chain. But we made an attempt.
Okay, guys, now we're pulling together. Alright, I'm feeling it. Powering up. Come on, we can do it. Yeah, all together now.
Ricky together too!
Shadow One. Not good. Now it's right
Here's
time.
your secret Nobun's Ready, steady, chain attack!
We can definitely do this.
Ricky, take rare items!
It's over.
Victory to Ricky!
Goodbye, experienced Tristan. Oh, another one of these guys. Wonderful. Hopefully it'll be as inexplicably easy to take out as the last one we fought.
Alright, time for a chain attack. Here we go.
Already? Okay.
It's your turn.
Leave it to Ruby Slow Ryan!
Yeah! Rhyme time! Yeah!
What happened to our really good chain attack strings?
Now it's rhyme time.
Oh well.
Alright, I'm feeling it. Wow,
Although it is really weird to think about the fact that, yeah, there's probably a Hans in this. Makes the whole thing very disturbing, and the blood-stained face items really do not help. But you know, we're conveniently forgetting about that, I guess, for when it's not convenient. It's very convenient in terms of EXP grinding, though. These guys are fabulous.
Now it's rhyme time. Okay, guys. Now we're pulling together. So this is what teamwork is.
Someone else take the aggro. That's what I bring you guys in for. Oh good, looks like a new challenger approaches. And walks away again. Man, these guys are interesting.
Here we go! Yeah! Ricky!
Leave it to Hero Pop! Ryan!
Yeah! Rhyme time! Yeah, well played!
Yahoo!
Okay, yeah, just one more left.
Oh, they're leaving. Backwards. Do not know why they do that, but again, not going to begrudge them. But, ugh, bloodstained faces. Really hope they're not needed for anything at any point. There'll be something very disturbing about turning up to Colony 6 and then being like, oh yeah, we need some bloodstained faces. You got any of them? That's the point where we realise that Juju is secretly evil. Someone write that fanfic, I'd read it. Because I'm not going to be the one to write it, gotta admit. I've caused enough chaos in this community. Oh dear. I'm working on a Xenoblade based art project at the moment and really hoping I don't ruin it. So I'm planning to use resin, which I've never used before. I suspect it could either go amazingly or hideously, and we have yet to find out which, but I really don't want to ruin my progress so far. Well, assuming I finish it decently, it'll turn up on my Instagram, so you guys can check it out for yourself as and when I finish it, assuming it's posted. Might take me a while, because the resin I've got isn't really what I wanted it for, but it was what Hobbycraft had, so it must be accepted. There's the second one done. Two out of 4, and then I'll wander around doing side quests for a bit, I suppose. Oh. I wish I could be lazy and jump over more things. Oh, I can't even get down there. Fun. Ah, I was on the wrong side of the room. See how well I can navigate. If that wasn't already made very clear to everyone.
Right, let's do this!
You dare challenge Hirobon?
Let me at him. Take this! I'm really feeling it. Yeah, Shulk. Get stuck in. Now it's right. This is Monado's power! Bring it on! You're a lifesaver. Almost there. Yeah, let Ricky Alright, now tear him up.
Follow behind Ricky!
Good job, everyone.
Victory to Ricky!
Let's not lose our heads, though.
Oh, we have to go this way past the face man.
Everyone, let's go! Leave it to Ryan. Sidekicks, try hard.
It's weird that none of them know who they are anymore, as well. Somewhat morbidly. Because back when we had good old Zord around, that was like his one defining feature. That he gave an alarming amount of hints that he was not a Mechon originally. Man, it's so cool the way they did that. Horrifying, but very interesting.
We can definitely do this. Ricky's sidekicks do good. Teacher's hero on Ricky. Alright, I'm feeling it. Down! Come on! Pesky thing! I'm powering up! Take this! Yeah! You like that? Right! Big smash bang attack! Leave it to Ryan! Bring it on! Come on! Let's do this! Take this! Ricky! Here, Ricky go! Okay guys, now we're pulling together. So this is what teamwork... Wow! Nicely done!
So many bloodstained faces I don't know what to do with, nor do I want. But I have them, I guess. Yippee for us. Really wish I could steal Sharla's covert stance art. I want to be able to do what I want without getting the aggro. I also really wish that Sharla would actually use her covert stance art more than she does. Which is really not often enough for my liking.
Bring it on! I'm turning up the heat. Chain attack, ready to rock. Yeah! You like that? Right. Here we go. Yeah! Ricky!
Leave it to Hero Pon. Ryan!
Yeah! Ryan time! Yeah, well played.
Yahoo! Fighting!
Eat this! Now it's Ryan time.
Ricky's sidekicks do good.
We ain't even started yet, Gramps. Split it!
Ricky gets even
It's over.
Okay. Third one down. So just the one to go now. Oh, it's relaxing being here.
Alley-oop!
Apart from the Mechon noises that are kind of ominously in the background at all times.
Leave it to Ryan.
Sidekicks, try hard.
Okay, now we're getting started.
But Ricky already started.
I'm powering up. We can definitely do this.
Do it. Ricky, find item.
Pesky thing. Now it's right time. Backslash. I see it. Now's perfect for a chain attack. Yeah.
You taste Hero Pon power.
Ricky, awesome.
Hero Pon, very cool.
Here we go! Take this! Ricky, it's your turn!
Leave it to Hero Pon. You can do it! No, be slow, Ryan!
I know! I'm powering up! Ain't over yet! Got it! Light heal! Not bad!
Yahoo!
Yeah! Here we go! Lariat! Now it's right time! Okay, guys. Now we're putting together.
Ricky, get in serious!
Come on! Alright, I'm feeling it!
Everybody,
Yeah! All right, Right, now tear him up.
Yeah, follow behind Ricky.
Eat this.
Like
Powering up. We can definitely do that. Now it's
Do it.
faster. Hammer. That's perfect for a chain attack. Yeah, let's do it. Here we go. Brilliant. Here we go. Take this. Ricky, it's your turn.
Here upon Big Rain.
I know. Dive so bat. In your face.
Yahoo!
All right, I'm feeling it. Backslash. Split edge.
Winning. Thank you, Ricky time.
Now it's
To
right
Ricky's
time.
sidekicks, we win.
What? Who are you calling?
Well, that's those done with.
No see anyone else? Must be you.
Stupid furry volleyball. I'm gonna... Ryan, you're such an easy target.
Oh, their after-battle dialogue is so delightful. I love it. Up here? Yep, guess so. Gotta get past good old Exterminator Ember first, though.
Bring it on. Take this. We can definitely do this. Ronaldo, lend us your power. All right, time for a chain attack. Powering up.
This isn't going well.
No panic.
Let's get him. I'm all right, thank you.
Anyone else want to take the aggro for me? Anyone? Oh, finally.
Take this. Ricky, it's your turn.
Leave it blind.
Yo, dive so bat. No escape. Leave it to me. Not bad.
Ricky was cool, yes?
I'm powering up.
Do it.
Now almost there.
Everybody, hero time.
Shadow Eye, bring it on. Wow, we can definitely do this. This will leave a mark.
You taste hero upon power.
Ricky, nice one.
Hero upon very cool. Holy keeps on rolling.
Here we go. Backslash. Ricky.
Here Ricky go. Refrain.
Yo. Here we go. Lariat. I'm powering up. Yeah, well played.
Yahoo!
Split now it's Ryan time.
Monster!
Backslash. Yeah.
Ricky,
All together now.
time.
Monster.
Everybody, hero time.
Split edge.
Hiya! Ricky sneaky.
The same
Mighty.
All right.
Mighty.
A chain attack will finish him. Roger. Okay. Here we go. Take this. Ricky.
Hero upon beat enemy good. No be slow, Ryan.
Yeah. Ryan time. No escape. Okay. Keep it up.
Leave it to hero upon. Wow!
Perfect. Split edge. Boom. I'm powering up.
Monster!
Take
Ricky's your
this.
secret number.
Yeah. All together
Ricky,
now.
find item.
Now it's
All
right
right.
time. I'm feeling it.
Boy.
Get in there, Shulk.
Hey, you got one of the quests down.
It's over.
That's handy.
Like fighting easy monsters.
It is indeed over.
Bunch of jokers.
Right, this appears to be the last tower.
Everyone.
Or pillar. Apologies, I got my terminology for the type of building wrong.
Split edge. Bring it on.
Behave.
Dive so back.
Everybody,
Take this. Wow. We can definitely do this. How's this?
Only keep on rolling. Chain attack chance time.
We're gonna knock your block off. Now it's Ryan time.
If I could get out of this corner, I would, but I guess I can't.
Ricky getting serious time. Everybody, hero time.
Seriously, someone else take the aggro. For the love of everything.
I'm powering up. We can do this.
Oh, whatever. We'll just do it.
Ricky.
Leave it to hero pawn. No be slow, Ryan.
Yeah. Ryan's turn. No escape. Okay, my turn. It's not over yet.
Hero can beat enemy good.
Oh, we're fighting this guy now.
Tricky sneaky.
Okay then. Hadn't really planned for this, but I guess we're doing it. Wow, is that my first 3-digit chain attack? I'm somewhat impressed.
Bring it on. I'm feeling it.
Kind of ironic that Zord was one of the most annoying bosses I've had in this game, and now these guys are ridiculously easy. Not gonna complain, just observing. Oh, Zord was such a pain. And the worst bosses I've had so far were trying to topple Mumkar, all the way back before we knew he was Mumkar in Colony 9, Zord, and the Telethia in the forest. Those guys were all really irritating for poor baby CA trying to figure out how the game worked. She says, naming bosses relatively far into the game. Oh dear, I'm such a quality Let's Player. Still wild to me that I have, I think, over 70 videos on my YouTube channel now. That feels like it can't be right, and yet it is. Is this the end of this quest then? It is! So are we now just heading to the transporter? Yep. So I'm gonna go and do some side questing. I will return.